Good evening, esteemed television watchers. Nakhchivan news program is on air. I am Firoza Nouri. In the course of our program, we'll convey the latest burning developments to your minds. One more week of March is left behind. As usual, in the course of our program, we'll introduce the latest public, political, social, economic, culture and sport news of the last week. But firstly, official news to your minds. Let's watch. On March 27, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, interested in the construction works of new closed irrigation network in Selasus, Turkish and Merelik villages of Shahbuz region. It was reported that the closed irrigation network covers 270 hectares area. The total length of the project line is 34,808 meters. 7,534 meters of main line and 27,274 meters of distribution irrigation network will be laid out in the area with pipes of different diameters. 51 water regulating throwers, 286 hydrants and 81 water drainer will be installed on the lines. Bakhtiar Tarverdiev, the chairman of Selasus village municipality, expressed his gratitude on behalf of the residents and thanked for the created conditions. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, got acquainted with the construction works of closed irrigation network in Böktüz village of Kengerli region. It was reported that the closed irrigation network will cover the area of 800 hectares in Böktüz village, also Bereket Seed Production Limited Liability Company, as well as state and municipal property. During the construction works, 5,197 meters of main line and 73,270 meters of distribution pipeline will be laid out. Totally more than 80 kilometers pipelines will be laid during the construction of a closed irrigation network, and a sustainable water supply will be created for land plots. The water supply of the closed irrigation network to be built in Böktüz village will be implemented through a step pumping station to be built in Daraz Reservoir. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, instructed to properly register lands and lease categories, carry out construction works in accordance with engineering and technical requirements and complete them by the autumn planting season, prepare projects for the construction of new closed irrigation networks. Salih Guliyev thanked the chairman of Supreme Majlis on behalf of the residents for the created conditions and promised to use the lands effectively and expand the sown areas. The whole world is struggling with coronavirus infection. Support fund was established in the Autonomous Republic for this purpose. About 2 million manats was collected in the fund by public and private organizations operating in the Autonomous Republic as well as individuals. Also, trainings are underway in Nakhchivan garrison. Let's have a wider look. According to the decree of the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic dated on March 24, 2020, was established support fund against coronavirus in the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, and the rules for the formation, management and the use of the fund's resources were approved. An account was made for the support fund against coronavirus in the Central Treasury of the Ministry. You can get detailed information on Nakhchivan Information Agency website. The official website of Support Fund Against Coronavirus launched in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The main purpose of creating the site is to inform the public about the done works to prevent the spread of coronavirus infection in the Autonomous Republic. Transfer of support fund against coronavirus in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic established by the decree of the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic dated on March 24, 2020 started. About 2 million manats were paid to the support fund against coronavirus during a day by the initiative of public and private enterprises operating in Nakhchivan as well as city residents. 1224, Nakhchivan Holding established an online market in Nakhchivan. About 2,000 kinds of food, drinks, sweets, cleaning products, meat and meat products, pastries and other products are in the online market. Orders are delivered to the flats within 10 minutes. This is both safe and time-saving. The market, which also has the news.30.03.2020 website and social network accounts, is open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's also possible to download and GNOME Nakhchivan Online Market mobile application on mobile devices running Android and iOS operating systems. It's possible to order all supermarket products by downloading the online market to mobile phones. Nakhchivan garrison troops held a competition entitled The Best Tank and Armored Combat Vehicle Staff. The servicemen who distinguished with high results in the competition were awarded by the command of the detached brigade. Practical shootings were held with the anti-aircraft officers of the detached army serving on the front line. During the shootings, the main focus was on the timely detection and destruction of targets flying at low, appearing suddenly, as well as ground targets. The materials of the Republican Conference entitled Nakhchivan's Autonomy in the History and Today, held last year on the occasion of the 95th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, was published as a book. The book, published by Tusi Publishing House of Nakhchivan branch of the Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, means for scientists, researchers and a wide radio auditorium. The next success was achieved in the framework of the project Tomorrow's Researchers, jointly organized by the Ministry of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences. Within the framework of the project entitled Tomorrow's Researchers, Zümrüt Babazadeh, a 9th grade student of Nakhchivan Comprehensive Secondary School No. 5, get natural dyes from the sarıççak, blackberry and Greek walnut plants spread throughout the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Tenth grade students of Nakhchivan Garrison Comprehensive Secondary School Lamia Hajiyeva and Aisha Askerova prepared the map within the framework of the Tomorrow's Researchers project. In the map, the number and location of world-famous monuments in the Autonomous Republic are focused. A documentary, ethnographic film and broadcasting about the Ordubad region were prepared by the employees of the Azerbaijan television and the Khazar television. The programs, which were broadcasted during the holiday days, were watched with great interest by the audience. A new garden planted in Akhamat village of Sharu region. 200 different fruit seedlings were planted on 0.5 hectares. The collectives of Sederek region departments, enterprises and organizations planted 400 plane trees and about 300 fruit seedlings around Nakhchivan Sederek highway. Almond, mulberry and grape shrubs were planted on the area of Badamlı mineral water plant. The Ministry of Economy and also Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic established a joint commission to prevent economic problems in the Autonomous Republic. The members of the commission visited business entities operating in the Autonomous Republic and held enlightening meetings with the entrepreneurs. Preventive measures against viruses and infectious diseases are underway in the Autonomous Republic. Disinfection measures are carried out in the households, goods stores, game halls, dental cabins and places which most used by the population in Nakhchivan. Product of Behruz Kengerli schooling, the successor of these three heritage, Shamil Gaziev, made important contributions to the development of art in Nakhchivan. Now we'll introduce a video material about outstanding brush master Shamil Gaziev. Shamil Gaziev is one of the outstanding brush masters among the prominent representatives of the Nakhchivan art school of the 20th century. Shamil Gaziev was born on March 13, 1980 in Yerevan, the ancient historical and cultural center of Azerbaijan. When he was 7 years old, he moved to Nakhchivan with his parents. He was engaged in painting from an early age and showed more interested in the works of the famous artist Behruz Kengerli. After graduating from his high school, he entered to the Nakhchivan Pedagogical College. However, due to his interest in fine arts, without completing his education, he came to Baku and entered the art school. After graduating in 1929, he was sent to the Nakhchivan Pedagogical College as an art teacher and collaborated with the Nakhchivan Theatre. The artist has arranged more than 200 plays staged at the Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre. The artist's works are Westerns, Harvest, Molla School, Galaychalar, Watermill, Baking Woman, Ancient Nakhchivan, Refugees, Shoemakers, Symphony of Mountains and others are noteworthy art examples. Along with interesting paintings, he also contributed to the teaching young people the secrets of art. His work was highly appreciated and he was awarded the honorary title of Honored Art Worker of the Autonomous Republic. Prominent artist Shamil Gaziev died on July 13, 1980. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. It was the last news of March, hoping to be together in the first week of April. Goodbye.